Hey, what's up guys? Markel here, Joel TV, and today I'm going to do a quick video of how to wash your braids while they're in without, really messing them up, trying to get minimum damage done to them. So I keep my braids in for an extended period of time. I'm talking 3, sometimes 4 weeks if I'm really pressing it, because this year I'm trying to do more extended periods to get the maximum hair growth. So essentially I'm doing at least 3 weeks. Right now it's week 2 and I've already washed my hair 1 time with the cornrows actually in. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I do it. First things first, I wanna make sure that this video is in real time. So got my braids out. One thing you're gonna wanna go ahead and get ready is warm water. So go ahead and spritz your hair with the warm water and just get that nice and flowing through your hair. You usually want to do this before a shower so you can just get everything knocked out at once, because I'm going to have water dripping all over the place. But here are the reasons why I go ahead and like to wash my braids while they're in. First of all, like I said, it's a protective style, so I'm going to keep it in as long as possible. If I can keep it in 3 months, I'd keep it in 3 months, which is possible, but that's not me. So second reason is I get a lot of buildup in there, so I want to make sure that I'm not just caking on more products on top of that buildup. I want to make sure I'm breaking down that buildup, getting a fresh layer, and then going ahead and getting that moved out the way so I can get new products on and keep nice healthy hair going. Along with that, I do mess up the braids a lot of times because I'll be sitting there scratching it, itching it, and this is true with a lot of different braid styles. But I will say, if you have a really nice braid style, like I'm talking zigzags and designs, I wouldn't really do this because it's gonna get messy in some type of way. But if yours is like mine, strictly for the strictly to go straight back, or if you can be really gentle with it and you're having a problem because it's itchy, products is not growing as fast or something's going on, go ahead and wash it. If not, take it out completely if it's that bad. So for me, it's not too bad where I need to take it out, but I definitely want to keep washing it once a week to make sure I really get everything nice and clean. And I do notice instantaneous relief. So if you're having this problem, don't just rip everything out. Try this. If it doesn't work, then go ahead and take them out, because you're going to mess them up anyway once you take them out. For this method, all you're going to need, like I showed you before, a spray bottle. If you don't have a spray bottle, cup your hand with water and get your whole head wet, like really wet, and let that water sit in for a little bit. Brush your teeth, go do something. Just let the water fully get in so it can start getting in between, dandruff, whatever debris you have in your hair, and start breaking it up. Once it's in there, you're gonna be ready to hop in the shower. So before you hop in the shower, a little key is get your shampoo, whatever type of shampoo. I will do a shampoo video on Sulfur 8 coming here soon. But you want one of these bottles. And these bottles have a little tip where you can get really deep into the braid. And I'll show you that when I zoom in a second. But for me, what I like to do is put my shampoo in here, however much you want. Whoa. So I do a good bit of shampoo, and then I'm gonna mix some water with it and then shake it up. So now once you got everything, get that nice and shaken up, mixed with the water, and then you're gonna go ahead and use this and get real good between the braids. All right, now while that's ready, I'm gonna go ahead and get the final step ready so you can just hop straight into the shower, rinse all the stuff off once you're done. Always have 2 do-rags or whatever you put on your hair. Me, I like to keep one dry for the night, or if I'm going out or something like that, because this one's about to get soaking wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my applicator bottle. Next thing I'm gonna do is just get in between each braid, put this all the way in as much as possible, and squeeze it so you're getting under each braid. It's gonna be a very messy thing, but trust me, it works. And I'll show you, and then we'll see how it goes after. make sure you use the whole bottle. Make sure you get the sides, and pretty much just go crazy. Once you use the rest of it, just squirt it on the top, and then I'll get back with you. All right, so I know it looks crazy, but make sure you're not rubbing it right now. You don't want to be just scratching at it, trying to get through it and massage it. That's how you mess up the braids. Let me show you the next step, and then you'll see, okay, this is a better way to kind of keep the braids intact as much as possible. All right, so this is where that first do-rag comes in handy. So go ahead and throw it on. All right, so now that you have that on, this is really the best part. You go ahead and get the best massage you've ever had in your entire life. So as you're doing this, obviously you might cause some more itching. Like right now, of course, you know, if you scratch one area, it's gonna activate some random other area. You're gonna be like, that's itchy too. This is itchy, this is itchy. And it's gonna be even better because you're getting all those little itchy areas with the flakes and everything. So you're getting everything completely out. And right now, pretty much, you're bringing up and breaking down all of that dandruff, any buildup you have. So instead of being those large, you know, stuck together flakes on your head, on your scalp, you're gonna go ahead and have that water that's already been sitting in there, you know, break it up a little bit, moisturize it, so you don't have to peel it off. You just rub a little bit and it comes right off. And again, don't be scratching, none of this scratching. Just go ahead and, you know, use your fingertips, the beds of your fingers. Yeah, these right here, use this and just go ahead and nicely massage. Okay, I've been scratching and rubbing around for, you know, about 3 to 5 minutes. It's nothing crazy, nothing extra. Now is where you go in the shower. I'm not gonna be showing all that because, you know, we got kids on YouTube, but pretty much you go in the shower and you're gonna wanna just let water run down it. Keep the do-rag on, because once you take it off, you know, I'm not responsible for what happens, but keep the do-rag on. Water will definitely penetrate through there. Keep it on and, you know, wash it out as good as possible. If you have a shower like me that has like one of those pulsating settings, that works a lot better. One thing I will say is a lot of times I will get out of the shower and my hair will still have a few suds in it, or I'm just paranoid and want to over cleanse it and make sure there are no suds or any remaining shampoo in there. So I personally find it okay to take the do-rag off at the very end once you're, you know, 90% sure everything's out, and, you know, get the water and just let it run through, get any remaining suds, just let that soap run through. The bad thing about this, you don't really want to be rubbing around it once the do-rag comes off. You pretty much want to keep the do-rag on as an extra layer so, you know, nothing's getting caught, your fingers aren't going too deep, messing things up. So keep the do-rag on the entire shower session. Take it off at the end when you're rinsing off and you're pretty much done with everything, and just let the water trickle down and get any remaining suds. Then I'll show you what happens when you come out of the shower. Fresh out the shower. For mine, you know, I had to wash it, got it nice and good. Then I like to be a little extra because I'm paranoid, so I went ahead and took the do-rag off, let the water rinse over without rubbing or scratching, and then that was it. So this is how your braids or cornrows or whatever will be looking once you get out the shower. So my next step is to go ahead and pat your hair dry. Don't be rubbing it, but go ahead and pat it dry. And you know, one thing I do hear, if you use a white t-shirt, that it helps with, you know, stopping abrasion and it's a better absorber. I don't know. I just heard something about that. A little birdie told me. So try whatever you like. Now, next we're going to do the final step, which is pretty much some type of moisturizer. Oil to seal it in, and then your second do-rag is going to come in handy. As far as moisturizer, I'm using Jasmine's hair milk, which she's a friend of mine. She makes her hair milk. It's online. You can look in, I'll post it under this video, of the hair milk. And I pretty much, it's easy. You just go ahead and spray it around your head. It's no real manipulation, you know, rubbing it in or anything like that. In the past, I did use leave-in conditioner because I like to just put it on and just kind of press it into each braid. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the hair milk. So now that I got my hair nice and frosty, I'm just gonna go ahead and rub it back. This is the most I do as far as manipulation on my hair, which is gonna make it a little frizzy, but I promise once you throw the oil on, tie a tight do-rag, it's gonna lay down perfectly. And the reason you're gonna wanna do this and not just go to bed with it is because your hair is gonna be fresh out. All the nutrients, everything has just been stripped from it by the shampoo. So I like to put a little bit extra of whatever product I'm using on it, so it can really sit for the whole night or the whole day or whatever like that, and just reabsorb everything. Since it's nice, clean, any pores that were blocked are now 100% open. So you're all set. Next, you're gonna get your oil. And I'm just gonna go down each line. And I know y'all are looking at me like, Markel, that's crazy. You're gonna mess up your braids. Like, look how crazy they look. But like I said, for one, this is not for, you know, the style. I'm not walking around wearing it. When I'm at home, do-rag off, just airing them out, getting it nice. I'll show you a video coming here soon because I wish I would have seen it when I had braids in the first few times, because I was getting all that scalp, that dry scalp, and I was wondering what's going on. Then I did my research, learned a few things, tested a few things out, and I found out, oh, it's because I got this do-rag on with wet product all underneath for like 15 plus hours a day. So this is where your second do-rag comes in. And keep in mind, my hair is frizzy, crazy looking. Go ahead and throw that do-rag on and tie it tight. One thing you'll learn about a do-rag if it's your first time, don't tie it too tight and freaking blow off your circulation. Just tie it tight enough. Then this is pretty much the last step. I'm not gonna talk about, oh, your hair's gonna look nice after. I'm just gonna show you once I wake up first thing in the morning. After rolling around and everything like that, make sure it's tight. And on the back, this is a flapless do-rag, but on the back, make sure you press the front real tight and pull the back down. Press the front tight, pull the back down. You'll see why that helps. So pretty much instead of having, you know, like a few little air bubbles in there, you go ahead and pull everything nice and tight and it lays down perfectly. So essentially when you wake up, you should find that your hair is nice, flat, pretty much the same design. Still not something you want to wear out in public, like, hey, look at me, look at me. But your hair's gonna be nice, fresh. I don't feel any itching. I just feel nice, cool, soft hair. So that is for now. I will show you the results come first thing in the morning. What's up guys, Markel here, Joel TV. And today is the next morning after I did my whole wash routine with the braids. So I'm just gonna show you that as long as you apply some type of moisturizer and some type of oil, and pretty much tie a tight do-rag on, and your hair will lay down pretty good. That's pretty much the final result. Everything, for me at least, lays down pretty good. It's been 2 weeks. I do this at least once a week because my hair gets a lot of buildup really fast, and all I do is throw on products, go throughout my day. So just to recap, when you get any itching, any heavy buildup, like literally you could scratch it and start to see the buildup, go ahead and wash it before you at least take your braids out. So if you wash it and it's still a problem, just go ahead and take it out, really get in there, scrub, and you know, wait a while, then restart the braids. For me, I had the scratching, so I needed to scratch it a lot and it started to get itchy, so that's why I did it. You want to make sure you spray warm water on, let that go in, then go ahead and get your little bottle, your little applicator bottle, I think they call it, and then put shampoo in it and actually get into each braid and spray the warm water with the shampoo mix in it, and that'll go ahead and break down further. And then you're gonna make sure you put on a tight do-rag and scrub it around. Just rub it around for a few minutes. Use your finger pads. I'm gonna figure out what to call these, pads or whatever. Don't scratch with your nails, use your finger pads. And then once you rub that around really good, hop in the shower, let the water run through it. You can still rub around some more, make sure you squeeze out some more water. And once you're done with that, I like to take off the do-rag, let water just run down to get any remaining suds, any remaining water. Then get out the shower, pat it down, dry, put on some type of moisturizer. Leave-in is best that I found. Some type of moisturizer. I use like a spray. One of my friends, I don't know what she puts in this, but I use some type of spray leave-in, and then use some type of oil. Put that on really nicely. Your hair is gonna be looking ugly, looking all messed up. Super tight do-rag, and you're all set. But that is it for now, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.